Hey there, it's CJ Willie and I'm cracking a pack. Today is pack number 5 in my Magic the Gathering Rivals of Ixalan bundle bingo. Check out the preview video on my Rivals of Ixalan bundle. I've added the link to the preview video in the description below. As I crack the pack, my viewpoint will be from a very casual Magic the Gathering player perspective. It will not be the viewpoint of Pro Tour or even Friday Night Magic grinders. It will be a kitchen table game of Magic, having fun with friends' opinion. Let's take a look at the bingo card. In pack number 4, we got our first bingo square with Legion Lieutenant. That also helped us get the free space because everybody needs a free space. So what do we have left to pull? One of the Elder Dinosaurs, Curious Obsession, Wayward Swordtooth, Path of Discovery, Alenda or Twilight Prophet, one of the rare legendary enchantments, a foil rare or mythic rare. Alright, let's get to cracking pack number 5. Legion Conquistador, 3 mana, 2 and a white, Vampire Soldier at 2/2. When Legion Conquistador enters the battlefield, you may search your library for any number of cards named Legion Conquistador, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. In both Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan draft, it was pretty likely that you could get multiples, allows you to thin your deck, and continually have creatures on the board. Sea Legs, 1 blue mana, enchantment aura, flash, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+0 as long as it's a pirate. Otherwise, it gets -2, -0. I can choose to put it on my creature if it's a pirate and buff the backside, or I can choose to put it on my opponent's creature and dwarf it. Cards like this are really fun to play in Limited because they give you multiple options. Stampeding Horncrest, 5 mana, 4 and a red, dinosaur at 4/4. Stampeding Horncrest has haste as long as you control another dinosaur. The card fits a lot better if you're playing dinos because it enters the battlefield as a surprise attacker at 4/4. Even then, it's still a fine card to play. A 4/4 body for 5 mana isn't that bad. Canal Monitor, 5 mana, 4 and a black, lizard at 5/3. Sometimes it can be playable if you've got an enchantment or artifact that you can stick onto it, but most of the time, it's your 23rd card or you're going to cut it. Hardy Veteran, 2 mana, 1 and a green, human warrior at 2/2. As long as it's your turn, Hardy Veteran gets +0/+2. A 2/4 attacker is going to take out most of your opponent's 2/2s. It doesn't do so well on defense because a 2/2 just dies to most things. Gleaming Barrier, 2 generic mana, artifact creature wall at 0/4. It's a defender. When Gleaming Barrier dies, create a colorless treasure artifact token with, tap it, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color in your mana pool. In Limited, I like playing Gleaming Barrier in a more controlling type of deck. A 0/4 defender for 2 generic mana clogs up the ground, and if it happens to die, it's going to create a treasure token you can definitely use to play your bomb. Exultant Sky Marcher, 3 mana, 1 generic and 2 white, Vampire Soldier at 2/3 with flying. It's going to block most of your opponent's smaller creatures. With a 2/3 body, it's going to outlast most of your opponent's flying blockers. Cleansing Ray, 2 mana, 1 and white, sorcery, choose 1, destroy target vampire, or destroy target enchantment. In Limited, this was a great card to play. The legendary enchantments were very pesky, and if you happen to be playing against an opponent that was featuring vampires, Cleansing Ray took out just about any of their vampires. Jungleborn Pioneer, 3 mana, 2 and a green, Merfolk Scout at 2/2. When Jungleborn Pioneer enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 blue Merfolk creature token with hexproof. This was a must-include in any blue-green Merfolk deck. Surprisingly, the 1/1 blue Merfolk creature token with hexproof was hard to deal with, and it was easy to go wide with a bunch of those tokens. Buccaneer's Bravado, 2 mana, 1 and red, instant, choose 1, target creature gets +1/+1, gains first strike until end of turn. Target pirate gets +1/+1 against double strike until end of turn. Another versatile card that I liked in Limited, even if you weren't playing pirates, use this as a combat trick to take out one of your opponent's creatures and save your creature, or if you happen to be playing in pirates, it made it even better. First uncommon is Blazing Hope, single white mana, instant, exile target creature with power greater than or equal to your life total. It wasn't something that I wanted to play in Limited. It seemed too risky to hold on to until later in the game and maybe have the opportunity to take out your opponent's bomb. I think it probably was more designed for a constructed format, maybe even Commander, but just a very odd and weird card for Limited. Siren Reaver, 4 mana, 3 and a blue, Siren Pirate at 3/2, has Raid. Siren Reaver costs 1 generic less to cast if you attacked with a creature this turn, it has flying. As a bigger body in the white-blue Flyers deck, you were able to get it down relatively quickly, and if your opponent didn't have an answer for it, 3 damage in the air quickly bites away at their life total. Final uncommon is Needletooth Raptor, 4 mana, 3 and a red, Dinosaur at 2/2. Has Enrage. Whenever Needletooth Raptor is dealt damage, it deals 5 damage to target creature and opponent controls. I was a big fan of Needletooth Raptor in Limited. It sat on the battlefield just waiting to have damage dealt to it. Dealing 5 damage to a target creature your opponent controls took out just about any one of their creatures, even some of the bigger creatures. Okay, will we get a great rare or mythic rare and be able to cross off our 3rd bingo square? We have one of the checklist cards, so this may be a bingo square. It is a bingo square. We have Storm the Vault, 4 mana, 2 generic, 1 blue, 1 red, legendary enchantment. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a colorless treasure artifact token with tap it, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 5 or more artifacts, transform Storm the Vault. In Limited, this one was a very tough one to pull off in comparison to the other legendary enchantments. It's seen quite a bit more play in Constructed. If you were able to get those 5 artifacts and transform Storm the Vault, you had Vault of Ixalan, legendary land. You could tap it to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. You could also tap it and add an island to your mana pool for each artifact you control. It gave you a somewhat similar version of Tolarian Academy. And then we have a treasure token that can go along with our Vault of Ixalan. With this pack, I think pack 1, pick 1 is going to be between Needletooth Raptor and Siren Reaver. Both are great cards. If I had to choose based upon my experience with Rivals of Ixalan, I would take Siren Reaver as my pack 1, pick 1 and quickly build a white-blue flyer deck that would enable me to get Siren Reaver down on turn 3. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please subscribe and share. Take some time to tell me in the comments section what was your favorite card or the best card out of the pack. Until next time when I'm back to crack pack number 6 from my Magic the Gathering Rivals of Ixalan bundle in Bundle Bingo.